I saw you in the falling leaves. That autumn light held you like a dream. We walked the streets with golden skies, your laughter echoing in my mind. Every whisper secret, every stolen glance, I knew that night we'd never unwind. The world around us faded slow, just you and I, nowhere to go. We swore forever that fall, hands entwined through it all. Even when the nights grew cold, I'd find your heart in mine untold. We swore forever that fall, love carved on every wall. Time can try to steal us away, but I remember that day. The park bench still remembers us, and the maple leaves whisper your name. I replay the songs we couldn't finish, every note a spark, every word a flame. And though the seasons turn and sway, that autumn night will never fade. We swore forever that fall, hands entwined through it all. Even when the nights grew cold, I'd find your heart in mine untold. We swore forever that fall, love carved on every wall. Time can try to steal us away, but I remember that day. If I close my eyes, I'm back there again. The world paused for us, just me and you then. No regrets, no goodbyes, just that autumn hue. I'll keep our promise, I'll keep it true. We swore forever that fall, hands entwined through it all. Even when the nights grew cold, I'd find your heart in mine untold. We swore forever that fall, every leaf, every call. Time can try to steal us away, but I remember that day. I never meant to feel this way, but your name hits my heart like a wave. We were just two shadows laughing in the dark, safe in the place where the world couldn't harm. You told me secrets that no one ever heard. Now every memory burns like a whisper, and I don't afraid you'll run if you hear my heart. Every late night call pulls me in again. I'm losing control and I can't pretend. If this is wrong, why does it feel right? Why do I crave your voice at night? Tell me why my heart beats changing, why your touch feels like a fire inside. I'm scared of everything breaking, but I can't keep pretending I'm fine, 'cause friends don't fall like this. But I'm falling every time you're If I lose you, I lose the only home I know. But if I stay quiet, this feeling still grows. Tell me, what do I do now? Tell me why my heart beats changing, why your touch feels like a fire inside. If love is worth the breaking, then I'm done pretending I'm fine. Friends aren't supposed to fall, but I'm falling this time. We were just shadows. Now you're the light I can't let go. I never thought that I would fall this way, with someone who's seen all my broken days. You held my heart when I was lost in fear. Now every heartbeat pulls me closer here. And I don't know when the lines began to blur, but every look from you starts waking something deeper. You're pulling me in too close. A feeling I tried so hard not to show, but every time you say my name I lose control. Why does friendship feel like something more? You're everything I didn't see. You're closer than I meant to be. We've shared the secrets no one else could know. You held my hand through every afterglow, but now the air between us starts to change, and I can't hide the fire, I can't explain. I'm scared to tell you what you already see. to be. Every time you look at me, my heart unfolds. Maybe friendship's not what we're fighting for. You're everything I didn't see. You're closer than I'm meant to be. But maybe this is where we're meant to be.
Dark anymore. I'm standing in the quiet after every fall, trying to hear the truth beneath the pain I recall. Your voice still lingers like a ghost in the rain, but the more I chase the shadows, the more I feel the change. And I rise from the echoes where I used to hide. Every tear I kept inside turns to fire in the night. I'm alive in the places where the broken light begins. I'm not who I was back then. I'm stronger in the I'm learning how to breathe without the weight of you, finding pieces of myself and what I've been walking through. The silence doesn't hurt the way it used to before. Now it feels like it's opening a brand new door. I was breaking apart just to feel something true, but the light I was seeking was burning in me too. And I rise from the echoes where I used to hide. Every tear I kept inside turns to fire in the night. I'm alive in the places where the broken light begins. I'm not who I was back then. I'm stronger in the Tell me why I thought I needed your hands to hold the pieces of the life I've rebuilt again. Now I see the truth I couldn't find. The brightest light was waiting on the other side. So I rise from the echoes where I used to hide. Every fear I left behind become strength within the climb. I'm alive, and I'm glowing where the broken light begins. I'm not who I was back then. I'm stronger in the end. I'm stronger in the I saw the truth fall from your eyes, like a match you tried to hide. You swore your heart was only mine, but your shadow told the other side. And now the floor is giving in. I hear the cracking underneath. You turned our love into a fire. Now I'm choking when I breathe. Or did the lies feel easier to choose? Now I'm stronger than your silence, stronger than the pain you made. But the scars you left behind me still remember every blade. You set my heart on fire just to watch the ashes fall. You called it love, but you were lying. Now I'm the ruins of it all. I gave you every single heartbeat, but you left me there to burn. Now I'm rising from the wreckage, but your flames still make me turn. You knock on my heart like you never let go. But where were you when I needed you most? You showed up at my doorway with the same old storm in your eyes, saying you still feel something after all this time. But I built a quiet heaven with someone who stayed through the dark, and now you're lighting matches around my healing heart. But you came back too late for my tears, too late for the pieces you left shattered here. I'm finally learning how to breathe again. He holds the heart you broke back then. You came back too late, too late for your ghost to stay. You said you always loved me, but love didn't keep you around. You found me when I was falling and taught me how to stand my ground. Now every word you're saying feels like a fire from the past, but I won't burn again for something that was never meant to last. 'Cause you came back too late for my tears, too late for the pieces you left shattered here. I'm finally learning how to breathe again. He holds the heart you broke back then. You came back too late for your ghost to stay. I hope you find your silence. I hope you lose your pain. But I won't risk my healing just to feel you again. He's everything you want and everything I need. So let the past stay broken, let the future set me free. Yes, you came back too late for my tears, too late for the pieces you left shattered here. I'm finally living like I'm whole again. He holds the heart you broke back then. You came back too late, and I won't let you go. The silence speaks the words I never said. Your shadow lingers in my head. I left the moments I could have held. I watched the love I had just melt. Your eyes, your touch, I let them fade. Now I'm trapped in choices I made. If I could turn back time, I'd never let you go. Every memory cuts like glass. I'm lost in echoes of the past. I'm falling into things I left behind. Every heartbeat reminds me you were mine. I reach for shadows that slip away, haunted by the love I threw away. The world moves on, but I remain, drowning in the echoes of my pain. I hear your laughter in the midnight air. I touch the silence, wishing you were there. The love I denied now fades in gray. I chase the light that's gone away. I try to breathe, but guilt won't leave. The past I made is all I perceive. I'm falling into things I left behind. Every heartbeat reminds me you were mine. I reach for shadows that slip away, haunted by the love I threw away. The world moves on, but I remain, drowning in the echoes of my I whisper sorry to the empty night. I reach for you, but you're not in sight. Regret becomes my only friend. I'll carry this weight until the end. I'm falling into things I left behind. Every heartbeat reminds me you were mine. I reach for shadows that slip away, haunted by the love I threw away. The world moves on, but I remain, drowning in the echoes of my pain. The echoes of regret will always stay. I broke myself just trying to hold you, but loving you was something I fell into. I always gave you more than what I had, even when the warnings turned me sad. You pulled me close and disappeared, left all my scars exposed and clear. I tried to be the one you chase, but you were running at your own pace. You lit a fire you wouldn't feed, and now the ashes fall on me. I regret loving you too much. Gave everything at every touch. You were the dream I couldn't leave, a perfect lie I chose to believe. I regret loving you too much. You walked away, I stayed in love. Now every without the ghost you left in me. But every night I still replay the price I paid for wanting you to stay. I regret loving you too much. Gave everything and every touch. You were the dream I couldn't leave. A perfect lie I chose to believe. I regret loving you too much. You walked away, I stayed in love. Now every heartbeat feels like proof that I loved you more than I should have loved you. Should have loved you. Too much love, too much pain. The night we learned to breathe. Do you still feel it too? I walk the streets we used to chase, the summer rain, your quiet face. You pulled me close like gravity, a silent spark exploding free. Every song still sounds like then, like turning pages back again. I didn't know what love could be, but you rewrote the world in me. And every time the memories call, I swear I hear your heartbeat fall. Do you remember our first kiss under the silver light? The way the world stood still like it was choosing our side. I swear the sky was holding us, afraid we'd disappear. Tell me you remember it, the night we learned to breathe right here. Your trembling hands, the moonlit air, the way you whispered you'd be there. I keep that moment in my chest, the fragile truth we both confessed. We never meant to lose our way, but some good things don't get to stay. Still I wonder late at night if that memory still burns bright. And every time the memories call, I swear I hear your heartbeat fall. Do you remember our first kiss under the silver light? The way the world stood still like it was choosing our side. I swear the sky was holding us, afraid we'd disappear. Tell me you remember it, the night we learned to breathe right here. If I could freeze a single frame, it'd be the night you said my name. Like every fear was falling down, and only love was left around. Do you remember our first kiss under the silver light? The moment time gave up on us us and let our hearts collide. Even if you moved on now, the truth will stay so clear. We were endless for a moment, the night we learned to breathe right here. The night we learned to breathe right here. Tell me you remember. I've been walking in the quiet where your footsteps used to fall. Every memory that you gave me still echoes through these walls. I tried to heal the pieces, but they never fit the same. You left your shadow in my heartbeat, and it still whispers your name. And I don't know every tear I hide, 'cause that's the way you left my heart, half alive and torn apart. You walked away so easily, like love was never meant for me. I'm holding on to what we were, even though it still hurts hard. And I'm breaking in the silence. That's the way you left my heart. I still hear you in the night wind, like a song that won't let go. All the promises you whispered fade like voices in the snow. You taught me how to feel, then you taught me how to fall. Now I'm learning pain is louder than the love we built at all. And I'm still not fine when you cross my mind, 'cause that's the way you left my heart, half alive and torn apart. You walked away so easily, like love was never meant for me. I'm holding on to what we were, even though it still hurts hard. And I'm breaking in the silence. That's the way you left my heart. But maybe someday I'll breathe again in a world without your name. Maybe someday I'll finally see that I'm stronger than the pain. But tonight I'm still a memory of the love that slipped too far. Still learning how to carry the way you left my heart. 'Cause that's the way you left my heart, half alive and torn apart. You turned your back so easily, leaving all this weight on me. I'm holding on but falling fast through the pieces of the dark. Still I'm living with the echo. That's the way you left my heart.
soft wind, and your voice still lingers here. I walk the road we used to roam, every street still whispers like a ghost. Your shadow stays where you let go, a quiet truth that hurts the most. These empty nights won't set me free, your memory keeps haunting every dream. I reach for you in everything, but all that's left is what we couldn't be. Time won't heal what I can't face. You're still the heartbeat I can't replace, and I still hear the echoes of the days we lost, fading like a fire in the frost. I'm breaking, but I'm holding on to pieces of a love long gone. I miss you more than every word I never said could show. I chase the light you used to bring, a fragile glow inside my skin. Your name still trembles on my lips, a quiet ache I carry deep within. These moments fall like shattered glass, cutting through the things we left in the past. I'm learning how to breathe again, but half my heart still calls your name. If I could turn the time around, would you still meet me on the battleground? And I still hear the echoes of the days we lost, fading like a fire in the frost. I'm breaking, but I'm holding on to pieces of a love long gone. I miss you more than every word I never said could show. Some nights I swear you're next to me, a fading warmth inside the breeze. If love survives beyond the end, I hope you hear the words I couldn't say. I still hear the echoes of the days we lost, holding on no matter what the cost. I'm stronger, but I'm still not whole. You carved your name into my soul. I miss you, and I'll keep you with me everywhere I go. Echoes of the days we lost, still calling me I still hear your name in every quiet night. I'm walking through the places where we used to dream. Your shadow in the doorway still follows me. Every fading memory feels louder than before, and I try to move on, but the road won't let me go. Every mile pulls me back to the love I used to know. Take me back to yesterday, where your voice was the fire that lit my way. Hold me close like you did before, 'cause my heart keeps back to yesterday, where the world fell right when you say my name. Hold me close like you did before. I'm still the one who's waiting at your door. If time can't steal every dream away, I'll still be standing in your light. Take me back. Take me back to yesterday.